What is up, you guys? Pete DeCarlo here with DeCarlo Capital, and today we're going to talk about a position I just took on NVIDIA. We're going to go over the unusual flow on NVIDIA and how this can potentially correlate to AMD having earnings later today. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, check out our Discord. The link is in the description. You guys get access to free courses, live streams, seminars, webinars, as well as tons of other free resources like our options technical analysis bot. This is a $200 a month service that we pay for through TradyTick so that you guys get access to the same exact unusual flows, dark pools, as well as heat maps that we use to trade with each and every single day. We're over 5,500 members strong, and our goal in 2022 is to become the biggest and best free trading community out there. Now, let's take a look at the flow for NVIDIA today and talk about why we have some unusual options activity happening right now. So you can see here earlier this morning from about 9:30 to 9:37, especially if I go ahead and isolate these 250s here, you can see we had a ton of 250, 2.4 calls come through. You can see this was all within basically 1 minute of each other. The strike was 250. The expiration was 2.4, which is just in 3 or 4 days now here, which means that we definitely have some weeklies here, which probably means they're looking to day trade them or play them maybe one night. And you can see there was a lot of urgency, a lot of above the ass. That's what these AAs are. They all came through as sweeps. And while this is only about close to maybe $750 to $800,000, that normally is not a lot when it comes to size, but for something that's a weekly like this is something that is definitely unusual. And the flow so far for the day within the first hour is $1.32 million here. And you can also see here intraday we have an inverse head and shoulders forming. So I ended up taking a day trade here on NVIDIA, and you can see we had this nice wedge followed by now an IHS, or an inverted head and shoulders, at this very moment, looking like a potential breakout could form here. And right now, I think that one of the reasons, and you guys can let me know down below, but I believe one of the reasons that they ended up taking this position is because AMD has earnings today and they are direct competitors to each other. Now, like I've said in the beginning of this video, I am not a tech connoisseur. I am not at all by any means a semiconductor connoisseur, but a lot of times we will see big money do this, where if they think that a company is going to have bad earnings, they will usually buy the competitor looking for a quick little boost. And to me, this personally makes sense here. We can see here AMD is rejecting here at 116. They do have earnings today. NVIDIA did get those good calls, and those weeklies, because we don't have earnings coming up, those weeklies only have an IV of 69%. That is very high, but for something that expires within a week, it's nothing crazy. Like if we were to take a look at those AMD weeklies that are looking to be traded right now, if we were to go ahead and get in them, their IV is 112% right now because implied volatility is high since they have earnings coming up. So I do think that AMD will probably drop on earnings, pushing up NVIDIA. Now, I don't believe so much that AMD is going to drop that I'm grabbing any puts on AMD or anything like that. I'm just saying that I think that they could have a poor impact on the stock, which would therefore push up NVIDIA. As of right now, as far as my position that I have in NVIDIA at this very moment, I'm up $32. I have $24,000 worth of shares with an average price of $242.81. Now, if NVIDIA can push up into the end of the day up to 248, 250, 252, I may end up just taking my profits there. But if not, I do think that if AMD drops, we could see NVIDIA push up, and that might be why they're purchasing them. Just kind of want to make this video talking about this potential day trade that I have going on here, going over the flow and how these two can correlate. If you think that it is just a dumb idea that could happen, comment down below, because I would love to hear from you guys. Like I said, I'm not a semiconductor connoisseur, but we do talk a lot about NVIDIA, and since I entered a day trade position here, I figured I would go over it with you guys. Thanks for all the support. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.